Hi everyone, welcome back to Political Playtime with John.
Yo.
And my name is Lou. Before we get into what we're going to talk about, you had something on Ramaswamy?
Yeah, I found this kind of interesting. I was perusing some of the stuff he said in his book. He basically stated that businesses...
And the name of his book? Say the name of his book.
Is Woke Inc. He basically stated that businesses must embrace the, and I quote, pursuit of financial self-interest above all, unquote. Which means screw the...
you do what it takes to make money.
Yeah, whatever.
Basically do what it takes to make money.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Cut wages.
When this Ramaswamy talks about, companies going to China and this and that, that's exactly what he's talking about doing. Yeah. Do whatever it takes for say it again. What's the quote again?
Where is it? Pursuit of financial self-interest above all.
So for a company, pursuit of financial self-interest above all. Now, of course, companies have to do what they have to make money and profitable and all that. Of course, that's different. He's basically what he's saying is whatever it takes. So I'm going to say this: any working class people, 9-to-5ers, that think this guy's going to be a good president, he's going to be one of us.
Yeah, right.
That's a quote from his book, which that shows that in his mind, benefits, workers' rights, no. Whatever is in the company's best interests. So if you're a working schmo and you think this guy is going to help you, remember that. Remember that, right?
Yeah, our next podcast is going to be about him, so...
remember that. Yeah, the next podcast we'll get into him.
Right.
Maybe we'll repeat that again for people if they didn't catch it. So today we're going to talk about dictator, Donald Trump dictator. Now Donald Trump, people say he wants to be a dictator. Oh, he's got a dictator's mentality. He already is.
He's the de facto dictator of the Republican Party.
Exactly, he already is a dictator. Why do we say that? He's got a chokehold on the Republican Party, right?
He does. Anybody that opposes him gets screwed. He tries to...
Who is it that gets under his skin the most? It's not Democrats. It's any Republican that doesn't kiss the ring.
Well, he knows that the Democrats all hate him, so there's another group. But he thinks that the Republican Party is his.
Yes.
And they owe their allegiance to him.
To the king. To the leader.
King. Yeah.
There's no difference of opinions, right? Because what makes a country stronger? Oh, we have different opinions and we can come to an accord on things and work together.
Yeah.
That is not how Donald Trump sees things in the Republican Party. Well, let's just talk about the Republican Party, nothing else. And what did he try to do with many Republicans when they're up for re-election? Put in one to run against them, support that one, to eliminate the one that's not kissing up to him enough.
He tried to primary a bunch of people.
Exactly, a bunch of them lost.
Yeah, a bunch of them
even
lost.
Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker was talking about vampires
and werewolves.
That was to be another one that would just kiss his ass. And here's another example of that he's a dictator in the Republican Party. He's got the MAGAs in the House that held McCarthy hostage.
Yeah.
Who are a minority.
Yeah. Imagine that.
That minority of MAGAs had a chokehold on McCarthy. And McCarthy, of course, the most important thing for him was to be Speaker of the House. So he kissed up to them. So he can become Speaker of the House. Even that minority.
Yeah. Everybody's scared of...
That's all about Trump, right? Those Trump supporters put pressure on McCarthy, and the other Republicans kind of had a chokehold on the House as well.
Yeah. Well, the thing about these maggots, they create enough trouble, enough problems that just people are just afraid of them.
And they're about conspiracy theories. They're also, they say the stupidest shit, right? Stupidest shit gets them airtime.
Yeah, wacky stupid shit too.
It gets them airtime. Marjorie Taylor Greene, the wildfires in in California were started by Jewish space lasers.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Stupid shit, stupid comments, get you on YouTube, on networks, everywhere.
Yeah,
they end up being everywhere.
Don't forget that there's an awful lot of stupid people out there, and they just buy stupid. I mean, it's...
And they love the drama.
They love it. It's
And
just,
then
they don't think for themselves.
And then when these people say things that have a hint of racism in it, they pick up on it.
Yeah.
Those people that are already racists and stuff, they pick up on that. They're hearing something they like. So they support these people.
Yeah. It's
But
crazy.
this Donald Trump already is a dictator over the Republican Party. And here we only have two that really have any chance of doing anything, right? Because the other ones are all shut down. They can't do anything.
No.
So there you go. He's already a dictator. And then he calls the Republicans that it's not... He's not one of those people that's like, okay, you know, I have Republicans in Congress that I disagree with me. We all have a right to our opinion. Oh, no, he doesn't say that.
No.
That guy's got to go. And replace that one with one that's going to kiss my ass.
In Trump's book, no Republican in Congress has a right to disagree with him. Period.
Exactly.
Just like a dictator. Just like he probably ran his businesses. Tell him
When
what he
you run a
wants to
business,
hear.
it's your business. You want to fire people, whatever. These are elected officials. They're supposed to be representing their constituents. But to Trump, you don't represent anybody, you represent me.
Well,
And if you don't kiss my ass, I am going to find someone else, another Republican to replace you.
didn't he want the loyalty oath when he was in the White House?
Yeah. Yeah. And
To him.
It is all about him. And then you have so many Republicans who cannot stand. Look, even McCarthy. Remember McCarthy?
Yeah.
Turned on him, and then what did he do? He went to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring.
Yeah. Yeah. I have no respect for him.
Is that a dictatorship or what? Where this one person has total control over an entire party in a two-party system.
And what it's going to do, the
If we had a
Republican
10-party
Party...
system, that's one thing. But it's a two-party system, right? And he's the dictator over one of them.
It's an enforced two-party system. Not even a real one. But anyway, he's ruining the Republican Party.
Of course he is, and that's why a lot of Republicans that are not in office or running for election say it.
Yeah, but they won't dare say it if they decide to run.
Exactly, I'm going to repeat that. Republicans that are not in office or running for office or re-election say it, that he's destroying the Republican Party. The ones that are there that don't want to get primaried by a hand-picked Republican to replace them, keep their mouths shut. That's what dictators do. You don't speak out against the dictator.
No.
Because what? Consequences. Look in Russia. You speak out against Putin, make sure you get a food taster before you go out to a restaurant.
Or make sure your window's securely locked.
Yeah.
Whichever.
Because look at Prigozhin. That took a little while, but it got done. It got done. That's what dictators do. You're either with me or you're against me. There's no in between. And these Republicans are allowing this. Just beyond me.
And they feed into it. It's just...
Because not that they love Donald Trump. Those MAGAs that think, oh, Republicans, they all love Donald Trump. Let me tell you, most of them can't stand Donald Trump and wish you would just fucking go away.
I'll bet there's
There's
even some MAGAs that can't stand them, but they need to be part of that little clique.
In government.
In government,
Oh,
yes.
right, because that's the only way they were able to get in.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they can't be in an election against another Republican in a primary talking about policies, right?
Oh, most of them, they don't talk about policies anymore anyway.
Marge and Boebert. Just be outrageous. Say stupid shit and be outrageous, and that's how you get elected.
Yeah.
Because you can't talk policies. And no one cares about policies anymore anyway. Nobody cares about that anymore.
Nobody gives a shit. All they want is sound bites.
The sound bites, nobody has the attention span, and...
But when it comes to the Kardashians, they have attention span.
Oh,
Or
they
some
can
other
watch that for
bullshit.
hours.
Yeah.
They can watch that for hours, or The Bachelorette, or something like that. That they can watch for hours. With politics, no, they want snippets.
No.
Snippets that sound good.
Stuff that directly affects them, they don't care.
You remember in elections in the past where these people are debating, Republican against Democrat.
Yeah, they actually had some policy debates.
And you're sitting there hearing all the detail, how I would do this or how I would do that. The best they could because they had a time limit in their debates, right?
Right, yeah.
But they're trying to squeeze in as much information as they can in the 2 minutes they have or 3 minutes they have, and then the other person has a rebuttal. Now, Donald Trump really, it's not just Donald Trump, it's also social media, all of this that we have now, but Donald Trump came in, I'm the only one who can solve the problems. He's the only one.
Yeah, well, he didn't solve many problems when he was in office.
The healthcare system, it's going to be a beautiful healthcare system.
The replacement for Obamacare.
Replacing Obamacare, no details. The Ukraine war, he recently said he could end it in 24 hours, no details. Mexico's going to pay for the wall, and they're going to love paying for the wall. They're going to love it.
They did, didn't
No
they?
details. Just
Didn't they pay for the wall?
talking shit. Just saying things. Which is Ramaswamy, is the same guy now,
Yeah, he's not.
with a different personality.
Yeah.
This is the guy who came in as a thug day one.
Yeah.
As a thug.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody go kick that guy's ass, I'll pay your legal fees.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it, in my day, or how it used to be, a guy like that would get his ass kicked or something like that.
yeah.
It rallies.
Yeah.
Oh, the press, you're nasty people, you're fake news. You know, fake news. Remember his sources? People are saying.
People are saying.
That was his source of information. People
Yeah.
are saying
But
that's legit.
what people?
Exactly. And okay, specifics.
Yeah.
Like he was in an interview with, I forget what it was. It was asking about, it's in books, whatever the guy was asking.
books?
What books?
It was Australian TV, I think it was, yeah.
He couldn't answer the question. He says things, but then he was being called out on it. He couldn't explain it.
Yeah.
Because that's what he's used to, just saying stupid shit with no details.
Exactly.
But the point we're trying to make is, he already is a dictator. We already see the results.
Oh, he is.
There are Republicans that have said, I'm not running for re-election because they know they weren't favorable to him.
They'll get primaried.
They're going to get primaried by some loser, some lunatic, and lose, and potentially lose. Look at Liz Cheney. Oh, and Kissinger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you did that?
Oh, no, that's not
You're
good.
out.
Yeah.
You're out. That's what dictators do. We're already there.
Well, he wanted to stay on as president forever.
Right, but that's the start. Let me control the party. Let me put people in place, replace those Republicans that are not favorable to me or not kissing the ring or not enough.
Yeah, or not enough.
Or not enough. Lunatics that will be obedient.
Yep.
Like Pence. He picked Pence as a running mate because he would sit there quiet. He wouldn't overshadow Trump.
And
He'd pull in the evangelical Christians.
Yeah.
He'd do all that. He used Mike Pence. And Mike Pence was smart to keep his frickin' mouth shut because Mike Pence thought, okay, then I'll be president.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Where you don't even have support of the MAGAs or the evangelicals, for that matter.
Yeah, that's what's really messed up. Trump's got more support from the evangelicals than little Mikey.
Mike, as much as he kissed ass, nope, fell out of favor. So he's going to find someone who's going to kiss ass even better.
And this is somebody, Trump, he's cheated on all his wives, which is against one of the 10 Commandments.
Okay, religion is...
And these guys
religion is for church when they want money.
Yeah. These mega churches.
This is a dictatorship already. He's already done that much. He's accomplished that much. This is a guy who wants to be dictator of the country. He's already dictator of the party.
And if you look at it, he's done it in a short amount of time, too.
Quickly.
Hasn't built up over the years.
You think of what Mitch McConnell has said about him.
Yeah, right now Mitch McConnell doesn't say much of anything.
All those people that ran against him said about him. Rubio. Give me some names, quick.
What's his, Cruz?
Ted Cruz.
Especially Cruz.
Oh, and what about our dear friend who's in love with him?
Oh, Graham.
Lindsey Graham. What they said about Donald Trump when they thought Donald Trump was just going to lose, just go away, is a joke. Dangerous with the nuclear codes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now he's your nominee. You going to vote for him? Oh yeah, I'm voting for him.
Support him.
Wait a minute, you say he's
100%.
dangerous with the nuclear codes? Are you saying you're going to vote for him?
Yeah.
Where's your integrity?
They have no integrity. None of these people have integrity. That goes for most of Congress.
I've said this before and I'll say it again. The people who had the best shots, the best criticisms, the most brutal criticisms against Trump were Republicans.
Yeah.
That then flipped and started kissing his ass. And to this day, kiss his ass.
Yeah.
That's what dictators do. People follow because either they're afraid, right?
They're afraid.
They're either afraid or they feel they're going to benefit.
Yep.
I'm going to benefit by riding the coattails of the dictator.
And some have.
Some have, and it's been in the history of the world with dictators. You have those with full of medals,
Yeah.
full of medals, living well, their families live well, rest of the population screwed, but they're benefiting by riding the coattails of the dictator.
Yeah.
And that's what Trump has done with the Republican Party. Again, the guy, we've said this before, the guy that said before, maybe I'll be president the next 12 or 16 years.
Yeah, he even had Huckabee looking into it.
Xi Jinping being president for life, we ought to look into that here.
Look into that there,
Did
yeah.
Donald Trump believe that we should look into Joe Biden being president for life?
Well,
Or any other Republican being
No.
president for life? No, him.
Can't have that. It's got
Because once
to
he's
be
dead
Donald.
and gone, he doesn't give a shit about this country.
Doesn't give a shit about right now either.
He doesn't care about the Republican Party.
He only cares about him.
It's all about him.
Yeah, he'll even throw his own kids under the bus if he needs to.
Yeah, and he already said that his sons were in charge
Right.
in the trial about him inflating his worth.
Yeah.
His son was in charge. Eric was the one that was in
running
charge.
the
He's already
business.
throwing his son under the bus.
Yeah.
His sons don't mean shit to him. Nobody means shit to him. Melania, he was cheating on Melania when she was pregnant with the porn star. And what did he call Melania too? His trophy wife.
She wasn't pregnant with a porn star. He was cheating on her with a porn star.
He was cheating on her when she was pregnant with a
Right.
porn star.
You're making it sound like she was pregnant with a porn star.
No, he was cheating on her while she was pregnant with the porn star.
Yeah, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Because, Stormy,
Stormy, that's right.
because he can do whatever he wants. He's always gotten away with shit. And this is another thing that pisses me off. They say he's always gotten away with shit. You know, people with money like he has have always gotten away with a lot of shit.
Well, that's why they used to call him the Teflon Don.
Yeah, but it's not just him. It's a lot of people.
Oh, it's a lot of people, yeah, it's
A
not
lot of
just
people
him.
with money get away with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And that's what pisses off working class people. But then they support him, who's gotten away with a lot of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't like it when these corporations, these rich people, they get away with shit that us working people can't get away with. So I support Donald Trump. Right, the guy who's gotten away with shit his whole life.
Yeah.
I swear, man, people need to start writing shit down and seeing if what they think and what they say makes sense.
Refused to pay his bills. Declared bankruptcy a bunch of times.
Kellyanne Conway when she worked for Cruz.
Oh, yeah,
Donald Trump has made his money off the backs of people by not paying them.
Yeah.
He goes to these rallies and lies to these people. That's when she was working for Ted Cruz.
Right, then she flipped.
But she said that.
Yeah, I know she did.
But these people have no integrity, so they can just...
Oh, no, no. She just flipped. I mean, she's a liar for hire, so.
And you can mark my words, there are going to be Republicans now that kiss his ass when he's no longer useful or a threat.
Oh, then he's done.
When he's no longer useful or a threat. I gave him a chance. He went too far, blah, 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 to distance themselves.
Yeah.
Because they did it with George W. Bush, remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, during the war. If you don't support the war, if you don't support George W. Bush, you don't support our troops.
Yeah, really?
If you don't support this, you don't support our troops. Now, even Republicans talk about the war in Iraq, they were against it, but they don't say George Bush's war in Iraq. They try not to mention like he didn't even exist.
Yeah.
Like he never existed.
But he was a guy you can have a beer with.
It just amazes me. And this is, I think, what's dangerous, and I think social media has a lot to do with this. Tell me if you agree. It's always been in this country where people move on, right?
Yeah.
Election's over, president served a second term.
Everybody moves on.
Everybody moves on, blah, blah, blah. These MAGAs, they're not moving on from this guy.
Oh,
but
no,
I think
they're
the
not.
social media pounding and pounding and pounding and pounding. You know, I think it's made it worse. I think he's made it worse because of his personality.
Yeah.
He talks he talks like that guy at the end of the bar.
Yeah. In New York.
Usually that guy at the end of the bar is an idiot.
Yeah.
He's been there all day, and because he's got no place to go and he's liquored up.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's at the end of the bar. Guy at the end of the bar is not a professor or a genius that has a plethora of information to provide you. Why don't these guys, I want to hear these guys on the news saying that. He already is a dictator.
Yeah.
Already is. Two-party system. One party's already under his rule.
Yep.
Already under his rule.
And it will be for quite a while.
And for anyone out there that does not kiss the ring, who says the slightest thing against him, and you want to be reelected,
You're done.
you're done. No, not necessarily you're done. You may win reelection. Because they may put in a goofball to run against you. That's a disaster, which is what they've done.
Yeah, they've done that.
Which is what they've done. But,
Well, Herschel.
you know, it just goes to show for anyone who's not running for reelection, who says, I'm not running for reelection, and they're still in Congress, those are the ones that will, Donald Trump is destroying the Republican Party. Donald Trump this, because they're not running for reelection.
Yeah.
This is a dictatorship already, and it's a taste. If he can do this to his own party, to people that voted for him, and destroy them, imagine what he'll do to everyone else. All right, folks, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck with the Donald. And for those of you that are willing to ruin your lives to go do things for the Donald, you're idiots, because he doesn't give a rat's ass about you. But you know what? Good luck with that too. And we will be back again soon. And watch our other video on Ramaswamy, one we did before.
That'll be coming up. You haven't done it?
No, we're doing that after, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do that one after this. So that'll be in the middle of the week. All right, folks, we'll take care. Hey, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We appreciate the support. If you want, leave a comment and give us a thumbs up. We appreciate it. And we will talk to you again in a few days. Take care.